What's going on? Ken Carlson from Dead Drift.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, dude? Where are you located? You're in Washington State, right?
Yeah, man, Olympia, Washington. We're about an hour south of Seattle.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is the weather like nice there?
Right now it's shit. It's kind of fucking gray and cold, and yeah, it's pretty lame right now.
I kind of want that. I'm kind of jealous. It's got really hot here. It's like 88 degrees and like sunny and humid. Is it always like that? Because I heard Seattle is like always 60 and balmy.
Yeah, that's not true at all. It's for the most part, it's like between 40 and 50 degrees for like 6 months out of the year. And then for 3 months out of the year, it's maybe 60 degrees and gray. And then for 2 glorious months of July and August, it's 90 to 100 and sunny and amazing.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So I didn't know. I didn't know you got the gleam. I thought you just got the constant. The constant.
No, it's pretty much straight gray for 9 months out of the year.
That is a little odd, though.
And that's, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, you're wearing a Nirvana shirt, so you end up knowing why a guy like Kurt would kill himself.
I was gonna say it's not a shock when you hear that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to make great music because he's like, man, fucking this place sucks.
Please don't do that, bro. Your stuff is funny. I checked out Dead Drift. It's a comedy sci-fi adventure. It's funny, man. What do you think you spoof more? Is it like Star Trek, or like it seems like you do a reality show thing where you have the confessionals from the characters? Like, it's really fucking good. It's really well put together.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you like it. There's definitely there's definitely an influence of Star Trek. And Red Dwarf, I think, is probably one of the closest things that we're modeled after.
Cool.
And, yeah, absolutely. I wanted to incorporate a little bit of the reality TV because reality TV, it seems like it's been around for a while now.
Yeah.
Started with the real world, went to shit like Survivor, which is not really a real Survivor kind of show. But
no.
I'm like, reality TV is fucking stupid, man, and so I just kind of wanted to lampoon it a little bit.
It's scripted, man. It's scripted reality. It's
all scripted.
Yeah.
The Real Housewives of wherever, the producer comes in, he's like, hey, what we really need for you guys is to just go at each other's throats and call each other bitches and throw punches.
Like they just say we need an out of control cunt. Who could be the cuntiest cunt?
there was,
and it sells though, so hey.
There was one reality show years ago that I watched a couple of episodes of that I liked. It was called the Joe Schmo Show, and it was like basically one guy that they were pranking. He didn't know that he was on like a fake reality show. It's amazing.
I did like the first. I haven't followed it other seasons, but the first Last Comic Standing, I thought that was kind of cool. Like, just comedians, doing their thing, doing gigs, getting people to sign up, to say, they were coming to see them. That was kind of real. I feel. And
I see for like stand-up comedy, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah. I feel like reality TV show in a lot of other ways has reduced like these artisan crafts things like cooking or filmmaking or crafting, and it's reduced them into a contest on TV.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, if you want to get exposure for your fucking craftsmanship and your hard work that you've been doing, come compete in a contest with 10 other assholes, and we'll make you look like fools on national TV.
Yeah, we don't want anybody from Jersey. We want the Guido. We want the loudmouth asshole Guido from Jersey. Like, that's what we want. Like, we don't want nobody else. Nobody else has a shot.
Yeah, like I've met quite a few people from Jersey out here, and they seem like just regular people.
That's it.
But like from TV, I would think that they were not anything like us.
Yeah, exactly. You just picture fucking the Jersey Shore, which that's all they went for. That's all they went for. Oh,
right, and what was that Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie, Don John?
Oh yeah, no, I've never seen it.
You know that?
I've never seen it, but
I
know
that's what it is.
Yeah, he's like a porn addicted Guido from North Jersey, and then he actually meet like an actual like girl finally or something.
Yeah, he meets like this cougar, I think Julianne Moore, and just like actually falls in love with her.
That's a rom-com. Nice.
Because like Scarlett Johansson's all super hot, and she's just like she wants him to conform to this image, and then he ends up getting high and smoking weed with Julianne Moore, and he's like, yeah, no, this is way cooler.
I saw too on your show. It said you stray away from the green screen. You actually build the sets.
Yeah, we did. We built a bunch of sets, and because green screen stuff. I think, in my opinion, at my budget level and my knowledge of special effects, tends to always just look like crap.
Yeah.
So I wanted to build some physical sets, and I think for the most part, it looks fantastic in our show.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, and I read that on your site that you build the sets. It looks good, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm actually we did a few things green screen, and I'm regretting it because I kind of on a few scenes, like we have a scene that takes place on Titan, Saturn's moon Titan. And I was like, yeah, this is actually just going to be easier to do it green screen because it's going to take me another week to build a set. And I've ended up, I've ended up putting like over 100 hours into the green screen editing, and I'm like, I should have just fucking built a set.
Wow, that's what I was going to ask real quick. The synopsis is like these two guys the government wants out of their hair. They send to check out, what is it, Titan.
Okay.
Exactly. It's these guys are idiots, so... They can't really trust them with a real mission.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's just put them in this old tugboat and just send them out almost as far away as we can get in the solar system, and just, they were about to decommission the ship, and it's just keep them out of everyone's hair.
But they really
and they
find
end up
something.
making, like, the most important discovery in human history.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
That's
And
a cool concept.
do you guys do you write it as you go along, or do you have an actual like plot already planned out for it?
No, we wrote everything before we started filming.
Nice.
And I'm kind of really the main plot writer. And then the other writers, Maddie, Chris, and Jason, kind of we read through everything and they help with jokes and whatnot.
That's cool.
It's funny, you guys were just talking about Pearl Jam, and there's a Hootie and the Blowfish joke in the first episode of Dead Drift that I had originally written as a Pearl Jam joke, and we were reading through it and no one laughed. And I was like, why is no one laughing at my Pearl Jam joke? And they're like, well, let's make it a Hootie and the Blowfish joke.
It's always funny if it's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish is always good for a laugh.
Oh man. No, do you write it and do you act in it too?
Yeah, I'm Morris, the mechanic.
Oh, that was my favorite character. He's just so silly, man. Like. He's just fucking great. It reminded me too a little bit of like the Mighty Boosh. I don't know if you ever seen that.
Oh God, the Mighty
I don't know
Boosh.
what that is.
That's old Greg.
Yeah, old Greg. It kind of reminded me of the Mighty Boosh. Just the acting. Like I don't know if it's the scenes or the acting. I don't know what it was, but like I was like, cool. This shit looks great.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the Mighty Boosh. I'll have to look into it.
Just
Wow.
look up the video, old Greg.
Old Greg,
that's
yeah.
all.
Just or any Mighty Boosh like show. I didn't watch much of it, but it was on Adult Swim for a while.
Okay.
I need to see this then. If it's-
You
I
will
like
definitely
Adult Swim.
enjoy it.
That's my jam.
Yeah, me too. I didn't for a while. There were so many years I got away from it. They were just putting out crap. And then
No, I did the same.
recently, Rick and Morty just
oh yeah.
got me, man. Rick and Morty is
Dude,
amazing.
Rick and Morty is phenomenal.
You know, it was a terrible show, Xavier. Ever seen that?
Oh, yeah, that was one of the first ones that
It
like
was
put me
like-
off. Like
It
Jesus,
was
right?
like PlayStation 1 graphics. and it
Yes.
had like a snake for an arm or something.
It was like this Chimera Jesus or something. Like it was really fucking weird.
I think I fell off when
I
they
think
did like.
the first one I got into on there was C-Lab and
Yes.
Aquafine.
Yes,
And,
Yes,
those are great.
they were great.
12-ounce mouse was the one.
That's
where-
another one I was thinking of. 12-ounce mouse. Was,
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I'm
kind of
not
like
into this
Squidbillies.
anymore.
Squidbillies I did really like, and a
When-
couple of my buddies hate it, like at
When
work.
they tied up the Santa Claus.
They got the Jesus squid. I like that show. And the fucking sister was always like smoking meth and cutting hair, and then like her skin's
grandma.
falling off. The grandmother's on a walker. Yeah, they're just squids. And there's Dan Halen. I just think that's so funny. The guy that owns everything. He's like a fucking conglomerate.
Oh, yeah.
And his name is Dan Halen. It
Dan
just
Halen.
tickles me that silly name. It just fucking always makes me laugh. Oh man,
I hated Tom Goes to the Mayor. That one.
I did like that. I love Tim and Eric, and that was their first show.
Tim and Eric was a little funnier, actually.
I
like that
find
little
all
bit.
their weird shit fucking hilarious. I really like them.
I didn't know that they did Tom Goes to the Mayor.
That was their
on-
first show, yeah. Before they did Tim and Eric, they Super Show or Awesome Show, they did Tom Goes to the Mayor. And it was basically just them like animated really crappily, really crappily, but
because they would like move the movements. Would
yes,
just be, like,
we're just like still.
It was like frame to
yes,
frame, kind of.
just really slow. I remember there was one episode where the mayor, who was I forget which one of those guys played him, but he wanted to make like an old west town out of the town, so he cut off the electricity, and there was a mom just screaming in the streets, "My son needs a respirator to breathe or live," and it just fucking actually cracked me up.
Haggard wife, just sit there.
They were always just fat people at a buffet or something. Like it was just so trashy. Like,
Nice.
yeah, man. Now, I want to ask you, what are the main characters on Dead Drift?
The main characters are Captain Banks. He's this prideful kind of guy who can't see past his own image. He's really a narcissist, and Morris is the mechanic, and he's just kind of a slob. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Hannah is the ship's holographic artificial intelligence.
That's the AI.
She's the only one who really knows what's going on. And then they got Commander Schneider. He's the German commander of the Mars space station, who lives on the Mars space station with 60 clones of his dead wife that he calls his daughters. And then they meet a couple of aliens out on Titan.
I was gonna say, but the Titan aliens are kind of like hillbillies, right?
They are very much like hillbillies, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out.
It's really funny.
It sounds
it's
really cool.
good, dude. And how did you meet the actors? Did you know them beforehand, or did you actually do a casting call for these actors?
Yeah, actually, most everyone in the show I've been friends with for a long time.
Cool.
The primary actors, like Chris, Commander Schneider, Mr. Fermi, Mrs. Fermi. We used to do a public access sketch comedy show here in Olympia for years and years.
Wow.
The only actual legit actor that we did a casting call for was Hannah. And we got Alyssa Kay out of Seattle to come down and do the role, and she just owns it.
Cool, dude. And I was going to ask, too, shit. No, I lost it. I had a Oh, I saw you guys won a film festival.
We did. We got, Dead Drift got accepted to Gen Con, which is basically a giant geek board gaming convention in Indianapolis.
Familiar.
Wow.
Started by Gary Gygax back in 1968.
Wow. That's
so
pretty...
if you're a geek like me, that is the hotness.
I was just going to say that's pretty
Gen Con's a big
esteemed.
Gen Con's a big deal, yeah.
Wow, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Gen Con's they do board games, right?
That's what he said.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Yo.
I listen to like Tom Vassell a lot, and I've heard him talk about Gen Con.
I want to ask if he can.
Dude,
create
I'm
a
super stoked about it.
Master
Ken, our intern, was asking if you could make a character named Moonmaster Mike. He was our own old,
Mike.
yeah, he's our old intern, and I would say he's really like offended by drinking and just anything funny. He didn't like.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that we think that this guy did this show with us while just sitting there like hating us the entire time for being
a real
drunk.
sour.
I listened to you guys talking about that in the podcast, and when I first started listening to it. So Monday I get a direct message on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, fucking cool, another fucking automated direct message. Like I give a shit. And it was actually you guys, and you're like reminding me that we had this set up for Wednesday, and I was like,
yeah.
Holy shit, I completely fucking forgot about this. And we set it up in the middle of April, and I looked at my last message to you was, I need to put this in my calendar. And I'm like, oh, well, I clearly did not do that. So I'm listening to you guys yesterday, like all day while I'm fucking editing Dead Drift.
Wow.
And you guys are talking about this dude, and I'm like, I wonder if I go on the show, these guys are just going to rip me apart. I'm like, they're just going to talk shit and crush me, and I'm just going to be sad like this guy. But then I kept listening to you guys, and I was like, no, these guys are fucking hilarious.
I think we weren't talking about our intern. We were probably talking about Michael Nemeth.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
another guy. Yeah, that's another guy recently. He was a guest, bro, and then we came to find out after we had him on, he lied about everything. Like, he was an author, quote unquote, but he stole, like, hundreds of other people's like fan art or fan fiction, and like tried publishing them all on Amazon and all. That was the guy. I think. Yeah,
that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah,
and then we found later that he has he does music covers. He calls them covers, but it's like every song just sounds like a different vocalist, and he's trying to take credit for all of them.
He's the voice of a generation.
He steals other people's like cover songs, and like has like 2 SoundCloud channels committed to that. Like, dude, he's a fraud, man. Yeah, but our old intern, like, he came all the time. He wasn't an intern. We just called him that. And then 1 week out of the blue, like, just stopped coming, and it just never gave us an explanation. Like, never.
Never even told us that he didn't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah. You guys encounter that a lot? Because I feel like I'm encountering that a lot. Like, I'll be in talks with someone via email or some other forum of they're going to interview us or they're going to work with us or something, and then all of a sudden, at some point, they just stop responding.
We had a couple
guys.
Why
are you ignoring me?
Yeah.
If you don't want to work with me anymore, just say, I don't want to fucking work with you. But don't ignore me.
Just
funny.
Cowards,
my
right?
girlfriend Jules just said that too. Like, the first time she thought we were going to fuck with her, like, when we asked her to come on. And I'm like, no, like, I just thought it'd be cool to talk to you. Like, and then she listened to us, like you said, Ken. She listened to us and was like, nah, these guys, they're cool, you know. And then she called and it just went from there.
But yeah, these people that just like bail out, they're just cowards. Like they don't have the courage to tell you no.
We've had a couple guests too, like Jay McBride, transgendered comedian. I think she was petrified,
very nervous,
to come on, and just that's it. We don't go in with the intent to just shit on somebody. Like, if somebody's gonna be an asshole, you know, then maybe we'll run with it. But we're trying to get a good interview. That's it. We're trying. And if you're a good person, you're a cool person, and you're at least trying, and you're putting out a product, like, we're gonna talk to you about it.
Right. Yeah. No, I got that impression from listening to you guys. You guys seemed like you were really cool about having comedians and people doing sketch comedy and shit like that on and boosting the signal. And I was like, yeah, no, these guys are fucking chill.
Yeah, man. It was funny too. Like, sometimes we get people like, they just have no sense of humor. Like, we had a guy a few weeks ago. He was a presidential candidate, and our buddy here, Pete, we call him an intern too, but he has another persona called the Lamborghini, and he's running for president. And this guy did not enjoy his debate with the Lamborghini, man.
He didn't like those potty mouths.
No,
and afterwards,
he called us potty mouths.
Afterwards, he tried to make us sound. He tried to make it sound like that he had listened to our show previous and didn't like us, but did it to prove a point.
Did it just to get, just to be the better man,
to get his message across, whatever the fuck his message is.
He's a fool of shit. He's a homeless bum.
He's homeless, bro.
Throw out.
He's garbage.
It's funny. I think I heard Pete, your intern, talking something about a yogurt belly sex thing. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Belly porn.
Yeah,
that was one of his famous bits.
Oh man,
it reminded me of the sketch comedy show that we used to do here in Olympia. I put a bunch of the stuff up on YouTube because we used to do it. It was all pre-YouTube that we did it, but I put a bunch of the stuff up on YouTube, and the most viewed video out of all of those sketches, it has like almost 500,000 views. And it's called Fat Gay Sex. So I know how people are finding that video, and they're actually leaving very angry comments on the video that there's no actual fat gay sex in the video. And I'm like, but why would you go to YouTube to look for fat gay sex? There are other websites where you could actually find that video.
Some said that too. He's baffled that people are looking up belly porn.
Exactly.
You know what you need to put up for a picture of that video? You need to put like a nice looking girl's like stomach, like bare stomach.
as just the picture, and then they click
hairy
it.
Gut like getting.
I think the art of the YouTube thumbnail is very important, man. You know?
Oh, that's great. Oh man!
I think for the next episode of Dead Drift, I'm just gonna post a still of Alexis, Texas, and maybe we'll get some more views.
I was gonna ask Ken, how long have you been making Dead Drift for?
We started making Dead Drift in 2012, and it started as just a short little skit that Maddie and I did for fun, and then we kind of bounced around to a couple other projects, and then we decided that, you know, let's make a web series out of this. These two characters, Morris and Banks, because they're pretty funny, and they probably got some stuff to explore in this world. And yeah, so I think summer of 2012 is when I actually started building the sets.
Wow.
And we first released the first episodes last fall.
I was going to ask, too, how many episodes are out?
There are 12 total out right now, and I'm going to drop a 13th on Friday.
Nice. And do you have any...
There are 16 total.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's all there's going to be is 16?
That's it. There's all... We've thought about doing more, but it kind of depends on... we didn't really want to dive into the crowdfunding thing until we had something to show. And then, so kind of the idea behind this is to make these first 16 episodes, see if we can generate enough of a following to open up the possibility of crowdfunding some more.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens with that.
That's
so
cool.
now, are you going to resolve everything by the end of 16 episodes?
Yes, every thread that comes up in the episodes is resolved by the final episode.
Cool, man.
Cool, dude. That's cool. And then, if you come with more, you just have another idea. Is there any
Absolutely. And we kind of got a cliffhanger ending to the last episode that
open ending
that really kind of gives us the freedom to go in any direction we want if we decide to do more.
Nice,
awesome.
dude. And I was going to ask, too, do you have any blooper reels?
We do. There are actually lots of blooper reels up on the Dead Drift YouTube page. It's youtube.com/KenzoFKC. And there's a lot of behind the scenes blooper reels there.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. Cool, dude. That's great. Ken, where can everybody find you guys?
Probably the best place to find Dead Drift is deaddriftshow.com. And we have a Twitter as well. It's twitter.com/deaddriftshow. We have a Facebook, but Facebook is stupid, so whatever.
Everything is stupid.
It's a true story, man.
Nice, dude. Nice. Thanks for talking to us. We're gonna go to break, and we're gonna play the trailer, the clip you sent me.
Nice, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it.
No problem, dude. We'll definitely have you on again, man.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. You too. Take care, guys.
Take
Later,
care,
bro.
man.
Good one.
I'm gonna play a clip real quick from Dead Drift, and definitely check it out. It's fucking funny. It's fucking hilarious. And then Slim, oh yeah, look at you queuing up Pandora. You're the best.
Are you an attractive woman?
Don't I look like an attractive woman?
I don't know. I've been out here so long, it's kind of hard to tell.
You like what you see?
I think that I could learn to like it after a few beers.
That's it.
That's amazing.
I need to watch this.
I thought it was gonna be a little longer, but yes, dude, it's a
It
fun show.
cut off perfectly.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, Ken sent me that yesterday. Like he was like, "Do I have time to send you a clip?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "If you like it, play it." I was like, "All right, dude." And yes, it's
I need
funny.
the website
That's
for
awesome.
that, actually.
Yeah, man. Just like I said, what did he say? Dead Drift.